Tiebreaker, homie G Wilkers. Welcome everybody, and this is going to be the third game of this best of three, which means that both of these players have taken a game off of each other, and we are going to go ahead and see who is going to take the final game between our two Zergy companions, probably the only two Zerg players in this tournament left. We started off with, say, 3 Zergs, and we're finishing with 2 Zergs in the semifinals. One will go home, the second one will move forward. Voidzonez is going to go ahead and spawn at the bottom left. He's going to be purple, he's going to be the Nurple, he's going to be the Zerg, and he is going to try his best to make it to the finals, as well as basTy. He's going to be green once again. Green all day, every day. Green is short for money. He's a rich man. He's a Zerg man. He's going to be at the top right. 2 Overlords going to do the Kiss of Death. In time, that Kiss of Death just gets closer and closer as the Overlords get closer and closer, sexually closer. And 2 wild Overlords appear in the distance. Looks like they aren't actually going to kiss each other, they are just going to be gentlemen. Maybe give each other an air 5 as they pass each other. We are reaching 14 supply, and looks like we are going to see a pool first for Voidzonez. 14 supply as well for 14 pool as well for basTy on the top right. Overlords pass each other like gentlemen, strangers in the wind. Gas, 15 gas going down for basTy. Well, we are going to see the dance of the hatchery on Void's natural. This drone is going to go ahead and scout a lot of information here. He did see that drone there wanting to put that hatchery down. I'm sure basTy is not going to be surprised seeing this hatchery at the natural position. Oh, he sees it alright. We see the waypoints alright, but no gas being taken quite yet. Ooh, but immediately as that pool finishes, the drones go on the gas. Right now we aren't seeing any drone production, as we do see these larvae here. So let's go ahead and look at the supply. basTy 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like he's saving up for some Lingage. Nope, actually gonna go into, actually he was saving up for the Queenage. No Lings coming out from basTy quite yet. Voidzonez is going to get his expansion down way a bit faster than his opponent. Not too much, really. Not too much. 4 Lings now coming out for basTy. That's where all the money was going. And now, literally at 100 supply, I mean at 100 gas, he is pulling those units off, which means we're not going to see a Baneling's Nest. We are just going to see some Speedlings to try and keep these towers, I would think. And scoot and around the base here. Spinecrawler going down in the main. Voids, I like this a lot. If you just get completely caught by surprise by a bunch of Lings, you can go ahead and keep them. You can keep your main safe by some like 1 base shenanigans. And if say that doesn't happen, you can go ahead and move that spine all the way down to protect your natural, which should be a bit faster than making it fresh at your natural. Queen in production for both of these players. Actually, no second queen quite yet. 1 watchtower is property of basTy. basTyality. Voidzonez. What's the plan, Stan? 3 more spines going down. I think basTy's a little worried here. Thanks. What's going on, Yogi G? Yogi G, Yogi Grr, what's going on, man? I just love it when they kiss. Here's what happens every once in a while. When the Overlords go cross position to scout, they'll meet right here and they'll go like literally right through each other. And I call that the kiss. I call that the little kiss. Kiss of death. And I love it when that happens. It makes me so happy. Oh baby, we do have drones back on the gas. No gas going. Well, the geyser, the extractor is down for Voidzonez, but there are no drones that are going to go to that right now. Very interesting. Voidzonez stopped his gas intake at 40 supply. Voidzone's actually delaying that gas Very, very interesting. He's deciding that he's safe with these 3 spines, but we're going to see how safe he is as we do see some banelings on the field and some more speedlings coming down here. This is going to be a scary attack here. Will these... Oh, and 1 queen already in position to block this ramp. Alright, and we do see the virtual arm going down for Voidzonez back at home. Let's go ahead and look at the unit production tab. We do see 26 drones to 27 drones. So all in all, the economies are very similar. However, we do see 32 lings versus these 3... Oh, jeez. Versus these 3 spine crawlers and 1 queen, which is going to get caught completely out of position. That's actually going to screw up this wall that that basTy wants... I mean, the Voidzone wants to make. The lings are going to be able to run right by. Actually, no, look at that positioning. You can actually... I'm not sure if these lings can squeeze by, but now they can if they couldn't before they wanted to. That queen was just in the perfect position to block the Lingage. And these lings are running rampant in the base. Again, delay mining on the main, which is going to put a huge damper to his economy, to Voidzone's economy. And these lings, on their way out, going to lose a few of them, but there's a lot more to come. So many drones down, and Voidzone's gonna have a hard time. It looks like that early. It looks like he droned up, and his defenses were these 3 spines, and it didn't pay off because basTy just made a buttload of lings. Jeez Louises, that's a lot of lings. I think there are more lings than there are total amount of drones for both players combined, and that is going to be the 3rd match of the semifinals, which brings basTy into the finals. A little cheesy, well, not cheesy, a little all-in-y. That's how you gotta do it sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do it dirty. And that was a little dirty. Voidzonez did take a risk with those spines, droned up nice and hard, sexual. Those spines, unfortunately, unable to pay for themselves, and the Lingage just doesn't stop